Hello, hello, hello. So today is day 3 of my journey to becoming a profitable trader. Today's trade was again on the dollar yen. And it was a winning trade, and I'll show you the trade quickly here. Just takes a while to pan out, but we eventually hit our take profit just under this tested liquidity. We pushed through it, so we could have got a lot better results, but anyway, we take what we want. I was very scared with this trade because although I'm only demo trading, the risk to reward ratio is very I didn't like it, but it's what I thought I had to do, and I did it. So it turned out to be a 1.42, which isn't awful, but I like to go at least 1 to 2. So coming into this, confluence as we buy off. You see price is just moving up. Got a pointer. Price is just moving up. It's moving up. You see like this fair value gap's getting created there. They're getting filled and they're pushing up. So in here, I think there was like this. I think there's one there. Just in there, comes down, gets filled as well. Like this, there's just a lot of fair value gaps opening up in the 5 minute, and then kind of building. It's moving bearishly too, making like equal-ish highs, but they are moving up. Like I suppose it's higher highs essentially, and then the big fair value gap there, even bigger in a 15-minute time frame. Just all this is fair value gap pretty much, and that comes up, and it gets filled in the buy in here just as this gets filled just there, I think. And yeah, as I buy in, I then price immediately plummets, and I'm thinking, fuck, I read it completely wrong, and we get close getting stopped out. Why did I put my stop loss there? Because this low, I put it just under this low, was my logical thinking. And then price just consolidates here, then move to the upside, but creating another fair value gap, gets filled and moves up again. Any other confluences to buy up there? Not really. Why did I go long in the first place? Because here, liquidity sweep. This here sweeps out liquidity there. So liquidity sweeps happened. I think the only way, and price started moving up. I didn't think like there's nothing to sweep now. I suppose you could argue could go for that sweep there when that low's created, but it does go down, but it doesn't hit it. But I don't know. I just felt like it was much more likely to now hunt the liquidity up the way which it essentially did do when it moved up. And let's get rid of this. And essentially, yeah, this is. So I got filled. Price went down. Price moved down for a while. Moved down. Oops, kept moving down. Nearly stops out here, and then fills fair value gap. Moves up. Look along the way. Price then consolidates for ages and ages and ages. From 3 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and then it begins to 12 o'clock at night as price threatens to come back down the way again. It just big, massive move to the upside, and then hits our TP just there, and then has a retracement, and then moves up well again. But quite happy with that, to be honest. Just a liquidity sweep, break of structure for value gap entry was it, to be honest. I don't think there was anything else. Yeah, but I'm happy with the trade, and we're getting a little bit more consistent on demo, so I'm happy with it.